Namaste. I'm Alakananda Ma, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, an Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. Today, on the run-up to Valentine's Day, our topic is Sex After 60. I thought that was a catchy title, but as we've mentioned before, changes in our sexuality often begin in midlife, so we could actually title this Sex After 50. Well, this topic is worthy of a book, but for now we'll do 2 short videos, this week with a focus on women and next week on men. While it's not an absolute rule, many women may begin to notice issues with the libido and sexuality from menopause on. A number of factors contribute to this. First, general health. If there are problems with low thyroid, blood sugar issues, poor sleep, stress, or lack of energy, this may well lead to low libido. Weight gain may make a woman unsure of her attractiveness, while back or hip problems may complicate the choice of sexual position. Second, of course, menopause itself and its accompanying hormonal changes have a dramatic effect on libido and sexual functioning. And there may be partner issues as well. Your partner may be having their own concerns with libido and sexual functioning, leading to a falling away of sexual contact. Or you may not have a partner, leading to sporadic sexual encounters, which further complicates things. Yet it's by no means all gloom and doom. As an older woman, you've had time to mature sexually, to overcome shyness and inhibitions, and to heal from sexual trauma. In many ways, your 60s could be your sexual prime, with no concerns about pregnancy or fertility, and with deeper levels of self-knowledge. And if you're in a long-term marriage or partnership, you've had time to mature together. Sex after 60 can unfold in wonderful ways in the context of a loving life partnership. That being said, it is important in a long-term relationship to avoid sameness and staleness in your sexual life by continuing to explore and develop. But that's a topic for another day. Because libido problems may result from general health issues, it's important to see an Ayurvedic doctor for a pulse check and to get recommendations for your overall health, as well as getting a checkup with your doctor. If chronic stress is depleting you, look at how you can reorganize your life to allow more time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Meanwhile, here are a few tips for working with your sexuality during menopause and your post-menopausal years. First, you can't take your readiness for sexual activity for granted the way you could when you were 25. And this is especially true if you don't have a regular sexual partner, or if you and your partner are only sexually active sporadically. Use it or lose it is a great motto. If you aren't having a weekly sexual encounter, you need to be sure to do weekly practices on your own. Your PC muscles will become lax and your vagina thinned and contracted if you don't stay in practice. As we've mentioned before, do 30 Kegels a day to keep your PC muscles in shape. This will help with other postmenopausal issues like stress incontinence as well. And have a regular practice of cultivating your sexual energy. I generally like to recommend the jade egg practices as taught by Saida Desile. I'll link in the description to her website. You can purchase her jade egg essentials, which includes the egg itself, a book that explains how to use the egg, and a CD that talks you through the practice. I'm not getting commission on this, just sharing something I have found helpful. I've been doing jade egg pretty much since the mid-80s. And one could do jade egg daily, but twice a week is a good minimum. This practice will help to keep your vagina supple and improve the blood supply to your yoni. If you want to continue having vaginal sex with a male partner, it's helpful to use a penis-sized object vaginally on a weekly basis. Of course, that could be a vibrator or a dildo, but why not use something that has inherent healing properties and is full of antioxidants? In the Taoist white tigress tradition of sexual health, a cucumber yoni cleanse is performed weekly to maintain a clean, fresh-smelling yoni and healthy vaginal microbiome. The part of the cucumber to be inserted vaginally is peeled to allow the healing juices to seep into the vagina, while the lower part is left unpeeled to serve as a handle. Vaginal dryness is a major issue for most postmenopausal women. It's important to nourish the vagina to help encourage the needed juiciness. This can be done by applying a medicated ghee, shatavari ghee, vaginally each night. You can also eat a teaspoon of shatavari ghee each day to support libido and sexual functioning. Another product that can help vaginal lubrication is Bezwecken DHEA ovals, which are inserted twice a week. Be sure you use plain DHEA ovals that are estrogen and progesterone free. They also make ones that have estriol and stuff. We don't want to use those. One could use the DHEA ovals twice a week and shatavari ghee the rest of the time. And shatavari ghee is also a good sexual lubricant. If you don't have a long-term partner and are dating, it's important to practice safe sex. This means that even though pregnancy is no longer a concern, a condom is still needed. Your thinner vaginal wall means that you're more susceptible to contracting STIs such as gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, and HIV. Of course, don't use shatavari ghee or any oil-based lubricant with a latex condom. In a subsequent video, we'll talk about aphrodisiac foods that can help boost your libido. For now, remember that a good lifestyle, healthy balanced diet, good sleep, and sufficient exercise are as important for your sexual health as for your overall longevity. I hope this helps you to enjoy your elder years as a special type of sexual prime. Please spread the word. Take a moment to like, share, or comment. I'll respond to comments. Namaste. And see you next week.